Hello everyone, this is Flatline and we're going to be continuing on with starting from scratch. So the previous one we just started playing some Masters players, so now we can start worrying about our build orders per se. Like you want to play a little bit more greedy than we did like in Bronze. You know, in Bronze we were doing 3-gate robos or 3-gate expands. Now in Masters you want to try to go for 1-gate expands or anything around that. You want to play gritty, but you want to play it safe because you can. Your mechanics are up there now. You can macro very well. Should be able to win like that. And yeah. Still in gold. What is going on? Maybe they're not gonna promote me or something. I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna be skipping like platinum and then going straight into diamond or something like that. But let me talk about the other stuff. I know there were some people giving me some feedback on this. Some of them like the having a benchmark per se for like what you want to hit at each league and whatnot. Pretty much, I don't really like to give benchmarks that much. But I guess that'd be fine. So one of the benchmarks that would be the benchmark I would do is like a build order, for instance. So like before you get out of bronze, you should be able to do 3-gate robo or something like that. Or 3-gate expand if you're facing Zerg, and then you just take away the gateways. Like in Silver League, you'll start doing 2-gate robo or 2-gate expands and so on and so on. I'm not exactly sure what kind of benchmarks people are looking for. Because the game changes, you had to adapt with these builds. We saw the second Overlord, so we know it's not an early pull. I don't know if you saw it, but it was like right here. Alright, so I don't see any early pull. We might be doing a 15 hatch. Let's go look. So we're going Forge first. And this is because we didn't see a very fast pull. Now we see his pull finishing up. He made 2. It looks like he might be 2 links. 2 sets of links, I should say. Just 2 links. Okay, cool. Now you can see compared to the other games, now I'm playing a little bit faster than usual. Because at this level you want to be pretty fast. Or you want to be a little bit faster than you are in Bronze. In Bronze I was able to pull it off with just Come on, make it home, make it home. You suck. Oh well. Alright, so we're gonna be going for a very fast third style in this game. And the reason being so is because we saw him playing very macro oriented, we saw him get a very quick third. So we're gonna do that as well. Oh, that's a lot of links. So we're gonna be retreating here now. We forced a lot of links from him. We're kind of in the dark right here, so we want to start putting pylons. They do have the ability to make night assist there, so you don't want that to be happening to you. I don't know exactly what he's doing, so we're gonna send a hallucination. And we want to start putting up more gateways here. What is that? Hydralisted? Okay. And we're going to be able to go for a 3 base aggression here pretty soon. From here we're making stalkers. This is just a build order right now that I'm doing. I've been doing it on the ladder. If you're watching my stream, I do this quite a bit here. think he has a fourth, and it's gonna be right here because of the map. There it is. He's making a lot of spines there, so we probably don't want to engage there, right? But we are gonna be open to that. Where is his army at? Oh, there it is. I just have way more stuff. You're just gonna blink micro. GG. So you saw, compared to the other games, now I'm starting to focus on builds. Because it's Masters, these players should be pretty good at their macro. So now you need to add on to that, and you're going to be doing build order. There's 3 things you want to kind of do. Now I'm in platinum, that's cool. Macro, build order, and then micro. Those are the 3 things you kind of want to try. Of course there's decision making throughout that, but that should be your decision making should be your build order, basically. Like, you need to make sure you're doing the right build, and if you need to change up your build, it's because of your decision making, because you scouted or something like that. But all I did was I focused on macro, and throughout from bronze to low masters, and now since I'm facing like mid masters and higher, they should have a pretty decent macro. So now you need to add on to the next one. So you want to start doing some build orders. That's where you can kind of focus on that, and then if you find a build that you like, you can start doing that. I went for a blink build. I like that quite a bit against Zerg. That's just me though. If you don't like that build, that's perfectly fine. You could go for a more standard one, where you could go into a Stargate, into a third, with a Robo and a Twilight Council later on to continue your upgrades, and go for that Void Ray Colossus composition. If you want to. But going back to benchmarks, basically I want everyone to just aim to keep everything low as much as possible. Alright, Zerg. This map is actually pretty hard against Zerg, I will say. We shall try to do that third build though. Usually I all in on this map, but I don't really want to influence people. I mean, all in is part of the game though. I want to know, so. But I don't want people to think that you have to all in so you could be good. Alright, so this game we're gonna do the same build if he's gonna be going for a macro oriented build. We saw that in game 1 he was going for a very fast third. He didn't get the gas as well, so he's not gonna have super fast feelings, which allowed me to get map control with 2 stalkers, a mothership core as well to keep it back at base. I wanna look for that second overlord, so that means he's not going for an early pull. That'd be pretty tricky if it was their first Overlord, though. Alright, 155. That's a 15 net, 15 pull. Now he's only going to have one set of links, so he's only going to be able to get 2 of them. Once again, we see a very fast third from my opponent, so we're going to go for a very fast third as well. Whoops. But yeah, so I'm playing a little bit faster than I did. As you can see, if you look out throughout my games, you're gonna see that my APM is increasing, and that's because you do want to have more APM as you get farther ahead into your leagues, or if you're in bronze, you should have like 50 APM. That's pretty much all you need. Fudge, right? Like, no, that's really bad. Alright, so we should be fine. And if y'all hear that static noise, because this mic is so damn sensitive, and you can actually hear the bathroom that's right next to my room. So sorry about that. Alright, we need to see his reaction to this. Right, is he gonna stay on is he gonna stay on 3 bases, or is he looking to go for a very fast third? Hopefully you can still hear me. If you can, that's awesome. So he still has lair. We don't see any spires. We don't know if he has a 4th yet, so we're gonna go over here and try to see if we can find out. Okay, he does. He's getting high right now. Infestation pit. Now the infestation pit could mean swarm hosts, right? So he just gave up gave up a pretty good chunk of his units there. Oh no. Yeah, I have a lot of stalkers. I don't know if he's gonna be able to hold this. We'll see. I'm getting a Templar Archives and a DT Shrine because I have a lot of gas, very low minerals, so this is gonna help. And I'm pretty sure I won this already. GG. So there we saw that my build did not, that's actually a pretty good replay to show like, hey, I didn't win my games. Or I didn't win with that build order. You know, I was going for that three base blink all in. And it didn't kill him. So I had to adapt. I had to change my build order. I had to make a decision, and my decision was, okay, let me just slow play this off, grab a fourth, get a Templar Archives and a DT Shrine, because the DT Shrine is going to help control the map. It's going to help control how many bases he has, which is really, really good because we were both stuck on 3 bases. I killed off his fourth, and from there it's going to be really hard for him to get a fourth because I was protecting the right side expansion from him, where he can't get a fourth, and then the top left was being distracted or was killed off by the Zealots, was killed off by the DT as well, if it was able to get up there. And then the High Templars, because it was really, if you saw my money, I was really high on gas, really low on minerals. So my decision making was, okay, let's not go into Colossus, because I did have that Robo. I could have gone to Robotics Bay if I wanted to, but I was really short on money. So I was like, okay, skip that. Let's just go Templar Archives, get Storm, and just buy a lot of time till I get Storm, and then I should be able to just ease out the win right there. And that's pretty much what happened in that game. So yeah, I think this is a good spot to stop. I got promoted twice to Platinum and to Diamond. Trying to remember if there's anything else I'm missing that other people would like. Oh, you know what? Let's just look at the APM difference. Alright, so this is 164, obviously not the highest in the world. But we'll look at this one, for instance. This was against a bronze player. That was my first one. That was 100, because I didn't try to slow down. 90. 87. You can see how these APMs are really low, but then it starts to pick up. Let's click on this one, for instance. Not sure exactly. This is 128. We'll go to this one, and this was 145. You can see how my APM is gradually going up and up and up. That's pretty much what's going to happen to you. If you stick to one build, what happens is you memorize what you need to do. It becomes second nature to you. For instance, that third pylon. Oh, I'm making my zealot. After the zealot that I'm making, let me get this third pylon before I get supply capped at 26 supply. And so it goes like that, and when that memorizes inside your head, it becomes second nature, which allows your brain to think of something else. For instance, maybe I should put my units here, maybe I should spread out my units here, let me send my observer, let me send my scout. All those things add up to the point where you're playing super fast, your screen's moving every single second, that it's really hard for a person behind you to actually see what you're actually doing, but you can see it perfectly fine because it's second nature to you. It should just keep on coming to you pretty easily. But yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. If you have any comments or feedbacks or anything like that, leave it below. But yeah, so anyways guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.